Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right there at Gusto TV. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Of course, there is fire on the mountain once again. And that the I mean, this one. Help me.
Help me.
I don't know where they carry me. They go. I don't know where they carry me. They go. This whole case, we don't know where this whole matter is taking us to right now. It's another season, season 2 of the Buju, that's Buju Benson, and the Ruga Gbasgbos show. Bro, episode 1, season 2 of the Ruga and the Benson Gbasgbos Twitter show. Now, of course, we know that Buju just dropped his Back Since 97 EP, and of course, instead of artists, who congratulate themselves, say, "Oh, guys, nice EP, go stream and everything." Ruga is out with another shade. Now, this one to Buju. I'm gonna read the tweet because I've got it right here. Now, Ruga, of course, says, "Get a solo hit, then talk to me, Fatty Bom Bom." Don't affect me. What is the problem? Kilo shele gongono. Kilo sop, kilo happen. What did they cook?
Bro, I actually thought everything had died down. As I then, there was one video that we saw that both of them were, I think in France or something.
Yeah.
That they were, greeting themselves and all that. And it seemed like it was after Afro Nation. So it seemed like it was after that and everything. But then all of a sudden, Benson's project drops Back in 97. And then boom, Ruga tweeted, "Get a solo hit and talk to me, Fatty Bom Bom." Like, what? What is going on? I do not really know what transpired or what led to that altercation. You get, but then looking at it now, like thinking about it, the other time we talked about fan base and all of that, and maybe this is another time when the fans has caused an uproar because maybe Ruga has seen a couple of tweets again. It was tweet he saw that time when he came out to talk about having a solo hit, this and that and everything, and then Buju had to reply him that this and that and all of that. Right now, Ruga is out again to say, "Get a solo hit and talk to me, Fatty Bom Bom," like taking it to another level, like body shaming, Buju Benson on that one. I feel and I believe totally that is uncalled for. That is totally not needed. And this is where you see the management coming to work. Bro, that tweet has been there for over an hour, not until Ruga Benson saw it and then he started reacting to it. If it was a situation where
please continue.
If it was a situation where the management, probably has access to the page or are monitoring, they would have seen that and most likely deleted it almost immediately, after that happened, because before it goes wild. And now it's really, really
Johnny Fesky. That thing of talk to me before, if you have a single before you talk to me, Fatty Bom Bom. Do you think it's a direct shade at Benson?
Obviously, because right now, that a lot of people are talking about that collaboration that has Whiskey on it, Many Days, which happened to be like, the lead single of that project.
In many ways.
And today is like Many Ways, rather. And today, there's also another song, the Majo with DJ Tunes, that also has Whiskey. So Whiskey has been on the timeline, all over the place. And it seemed like, Buju and Whiskey again are back together on another one. And then probably there's been conversation and talks and all of that. And then Ruga saw it like, now still even Gumbody song, even they make them, they talk about them. And now get a solo hit, like get a song without a feature or a collaboration, then talk to me before we now start having a talk, and then it goes boom, boom.
Let's go to Buju's epic reply to that tweet. Now Buju actually had to quote Ruga's tweet and says project 1, and I didn't have to wind my waist. That one. He said, "Man had to body shame. It hurt him deep." He also says, now he went to the Apple Music and try to check Pandemic EP and the second wave.
Bro.
He said, Find the pandemic project and the second shave. Pandemic project and the second shave. Now, he says, you think you're moving funny? I'll be Sam Loco. Let's go. Bro. It now says, Baba Frayo, swag jacking pirate, which means the whole eye patch thing is Baba Frayo swag. So he jacked Baba Frayo swag, and he's a pirate, pirated basically. Now, there's a lot of call out in this, lot of accusation, lot of, like there's just a whole lot right now. This is beginning to, look like it is not just, bands anymore. This is serious. What exactly is Don Jazzy and the Prince doing about this?
Before I even talk about them, Jazzy and the Prince, for me, first off, I think Buju, Benson, as you can now tell that, this is actually a protege of Burna Boy. Because this is something that Burna Boy can do. This is some height of pettiness, bro. Yeah. Going all the way to Apple Music to screenshots, like the two projects he has, and then, giving them his own pandemic and second shave. Come on. Like that's like the very, very height of pettiness that you can ever think about and say, you think you're funny, then I'll be Sam Loco now. Let's go. And then he went all the way and all the way. At this point, I think nobody would want to blame Buju for responding like this or say anything, because he was the first person that was being shot at. The other time he replied on Snapchat, and a lot of people like, if he's short for you, why not talk about Twitter? Right now, he's on Twitter and he's saying it and he's tweeting it back to back. Don Jazzy and the Prince, I think right now, I think Don Jazzy is not really going to be in the picture because Ruga is Jonesing world. It's Rema that has the Maven and Jonesing thing in command. You could see that when the Rema thing happened, he was cultured on what to say. He had to come out officially to drop a press statement about the whole situation when it was the DJ Tunes thing. That's how you know that the management is actually involved.
Don't first see breaking news.
Another happened.
Buju just tweeted right now, and I'm seeing this 34 seconds ago. It says the project will always be important than the hit. Look at Burna Boy. That's my yardstick. You think I want to blow with one or two songs and I know fit come back? When it was dropping, you didn't call those songs hits back then. But you see now, open your eye patch, Olori Buruku. Hey! Bro, open your eye patch. So Ruga should open his eye patch so that he can see very well. And he's calling him an Olori Buruku. Now.
It's really getting messy and totally out of it. Because I think right now, Buju, I think the thing now is Buju has seen that solo hit, get a solo hit, this one, a lot of the time. Yeah. But then Ruga is the person that is using his head to pack everything. Hopefully, because all of the anger, all of the everything in his chest that they call him say, na collabo, get his single and everything. And then Ruga now come and use himself as a scapegoat. Now he's giving it to him, back to back. Remember earlier I said that he has learned from Burna Boy, and that is it. He said Burna Boy is a yardstick, and he wants to make his own, his own cash, his own, achievement from projects, and that is it right there, bro. This is getting really, really, out of hand, and I think
it's getting really bad.
And Buju Benson is one person that, bro, there's no management, so nobody will say they won't lock your account. You get? Maybe the Prince now has seen it and has told Ruga you must not tweet anything.
A couple of comments on Twitter. Someone saying Buju aim not to use Ruga push that album we no get replay value. But the iPad will look away and don't let them see, the trap. Now, this one is actually coming for Ruga and coming for Buju as well. Now, this one says,
people they move mad.
This one said, I've heard Buju's bass in 97, but if I'm being honest, Ruga's deluxe EP is way too clear. Ruga is not appreciated enough, honestly. So says, Buju and Ruga don't they cook again. I love this. That's why I'm on this app. Another one says that, who is currently winning the battle, Buju or Ruga. This one says that Ruga and Benson feud is making me look forward to the Headies. Now, there's a whole lot that people are talking, on Twitter. And of course, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot, actually. This one says, this Ruga and Buju beef can go on as long as you're like. We all know who the better artist is, the hit maker with the most sought out and unique vocals. We know. This Buju guy is just overhyped because he's moving with Whiskey. He has nothing on Ruga. I'll take Ruga over him anytime, any day. Features, man. What Buju and Ruga are doing would only add extra spice to Headies Award this year. May the best of the one with the biggest connection, stronghold, wins.
Win the motto, the Porsche. What car is it?
I think they have a Porsche Cayenne or something.
Porsche Cayenne, Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah. So Donifeski, as we go, what is the solution to this?
I think
this beef continue. Is it good for their? Davido said one time. He said he was asking, do you think that the beef with me and Whiskey, do you think it helped us as artists? And Davido said, true, that it helped them as artists. It helped them to stay competitive. Does this help Ruga and Buju to stay competitive?
This beef can happen. It definitely happens. We cannot take all of these kind of things away. But then it has to be LD. At no point did we see
LD.
At no point did we see Whiskey or Davido do all of this to themselves. Aside from the frog voice.
Frog voice.
Frog voice. Did you say
international passport? No fit cure frog voice. Remember what Whiskey tweeted? No,
I remember now. No. Exactly. Olori Buku is like going away from it. He can do the eye patch thing, fine. No, eye patch, normal. He can do maybe the fatty bomb got to him for them, bro. You are big.
Yeah.
From small they go down, they call Buju fatty bomb, no be now. So I don't think that one should even be one thing that would pay him more.
Even the eye patch thing is body shaming as well. So should those kind of things be allowed? I mean, it's part, but maybe Olori Buku is too extreme. Should those kind of things be allowed?
Which I would talk, be say last year, if you be saying PR stunts eventually.
As the referee for
to push the album.
As the referee for this whole thing, should we end the fight or the fight should continue?
Me they pour out their mind, me they talk everything they want to talk. Violence, they go on. Bro, I don't want peace, bro. I like war. Give me war.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that. Before we go, maybe we should check, Buju again and see
if he
what
said anything.
Buju is saying, on Twitter, and let's check what Ruga is saying as well. Maybe Ruga don't cook another
I don't think Ruga would respond again. I don't think so.
You don't think Ruga? Anyway, we're checking.
I don't think so.
We're checking right now.
No, the other time was Ruga giving us back to back.
Okay,
and right now,
so Ruga hasn't responded to anything that has to do with Benson, Buju Benson. Let's go check Benson, what Benson is saying. If Benson has tweeted another thing again as we close this one. Of course, guys, the Bad Since 97 EP by Benson is out at the moment. His second, EP, second project, sophomore project. Guys, go listen to that one on all streaming platform. Benson out. Okay. He hasn't replied. He just, there's a lot of things trending on Twitter right now. There's Ruga, there's Fatih, there's Whiskey, there's Buju, Benson. There's a couple of things trending. But of course, guys, let's have your thought on exactly what you think about Ruga and Benson, Buju, social media fight. What exactly is the problem? What do you think is the solution? Should this continue? Should we stop the count right now, or we should play on? Should we play on, or we should blow the final whistle right now? No no peace. I'm a man of war. It is violence o'clock, and it is cooking. You know, when Sabines held that pot and this thing, waiting they cook today. We need to continue cooking. Put your comments down below. We'll see you guys on the very next one. Please continue to stay safe. And remember, violence no pay you. But if not for this artist, then let's have it. You know, serve us the breakfast, serve us lunch, serve us dinner. It is Benson versus Ruga. Let's see what happens next. And when it happens, we're ready to give you. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.